Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? If you are visiting us for the first time, please hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and remember to give this video a thumbs up. If you are a returning subscriber, you are very much welcome. Thank you for your support. So today's recipe is sweet potato omelette. For the recipe, for the meal, we are going to use sweet potato. As you can see, first I want to peel off the skins. After peeling it off, I wash and then slice into tiny shapes. So you need to slice your sweet potato into tiny shapes so that it can easily get cooked. If you don't slice it into tiny shapes, it will not get cooked so easily, and it will not properly blend with your egg. So you have to cut it into tiny shapes, just the way I'm doing. See how I'm cutting mine? Just tiny like that. And be careful with your fingers so that you don't chop them off. So here they are. So as soon as you're done slicing, look at how tiny it is. So there it is. So here is it. We are done slicing our sweet potato. Sweet potato is very nutritious. You need to implement it in your meal, guys. Then transfer it into your pan. I transferred it into my pan with onions, and then I go in with salt. So I give it a good stir. Make sure that the sweet potatoes, all of them, have a touch of the salt, and the onions with it are cooking at the same time. This way kind of add some special flavor to your sweet potato. Then after it cooked for a while, I want to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. You can use vegetable oil, whichever one you have, but I prefer using olive oil. So this will help the sweet potato cook the more, or kind of stay longer on the fire so that it can get soft. It will also enhance the flavor and the sweetness of the sweet potato because onions is already there. So give it a good stir and go in with some vegetables you might want to add to it. This is green pepper. I'm adding some few pieces of green pepper and carrot slice. I still have some more left that I'll be using for the egg when I crack them. So this one is just to add a little. You can still add the vegetables if you have. So give it a good stir and let it simmer. As you can see, by the side of the screen is still on the fire cooking while you prepare the egg you'll be using. And here we are cracking our eggs one at a time. Using a total of 3 eggs for this meal. So depending on the quantity of your Irish sweet potato, rather, might determine the number of eggs you are using, but you can still use more eggs, so it's better the egg is more. So go in with some garnishings to the egg. Here is purple onion, green pepper, carrots, and scotch bonnet. These are finely chopped. I'll chop them into tiny pieces so that it can be easy for everyone to eat, even my kids. And then there is seasoning cubes that I just added and a pinch of salt. Don't make it too salty rather. So give your sweet potato, give it a toast, which I did, and here I am still stirring it, trying to make sure that all pieces of sweet potato are properly cooked, and want to know if it is soft enough. I think I took some pieces and taste. Like some might be soft, but make sure you taste like some number of it. I noticed that not all of them are soft, some are still strong. So, and the oil is a bit drying up, so I added like half cup of water. So give it a stir. Make sure that all the sweet potatoes have the feel of the water, like let the water touch all of them. Give it a good stir and then leave it to cook on the fire for some minutes. And here is it, properly cooked and soft enough. At this point, the sweet potato is soft enough for me to use and ready to be transferred into the egg. So you need to give your egg a quick whisk. Give it a good whisk. Make sure that all the spices you add, the ingredients, are properly mixed. So after that is done, the next is to transfer your well cooked sweet potato into the whisked egg. Please remember that your potato need to be cold a little, not like immediately you take it out of fire you put it inside the egg. I think I let it settle a bit, and then on the same pan I want to add some like 2 tablespoons rather, not teaspoon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So this is the oil I will be using to fry the sweet potato omelette. Let it hot a little, let it get hot enough, and then pour in your mixed sweet potato and egg. So here is it. Properly transfer it into your pan, and then after you're done transferring it to your pan, spread it around the pan. Spread it very wide. Here is it. Okay, the camera needs to be focused on the food, so spread it, spread all over the pan, and make sure you kind of bend your pan a little so that those settled, the egg that is settled in the middle, sometimes it happens like that. As it settles on the middle, before it gets dry, the inside might get burned. So just move your pan a little like this to make sure that all of them kind of come out and the middle is dried. You can even bake this if you want, but I'm in a hurry. I prefer to quickly fry it. But if you want the baked version, please let me know on the comment section. So at this point, leave it for like 3 minutes so that the middle, once you notice that the center is properly dried, that the egg is no longer a kind of dripping, you see, nothing is coming down again, that means the inside should be ready. So the next thing you need to do is to turn the other side of it. If you are not very good at flipping, you can use your plate or cover of the pan, cover the surface, turn it over and gently place the other side onto the pan, and also let it cook for some minutes. So for me, I usually want it dry, so I let it cook for like 2 minutes, and then check if under is dry and then flip it back. So at this point, my potato omelette is very much ready. Turn off the heat and transfer it to your plate, and there is it. Just came out so smoothly and freely and looking so delicious. Here you go, here you go. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section below what you think, and if you've given it a try, also tell us how it tastes. So I'm going to cut it into like 6 pieces, use like pizza shapes. Is for the family, just cut it like that, and the inside is very well cooked. You see guys, very well cooked. This is so delicious and honestly very nutritious too, because there's no much frying and much cooking with oil and all that. So I'm going to accompany it with my cup of tea, and here is it. with a cup of tea, very hot. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you like this video. If you have any question or concern, let us know at the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and let's see you on our next video. Thank you. Bye. If you haven't subscribed,